Okay, so this is not sponsored, okay? This is not sponsored. N-O-T, not sponsored. So we are going to be reading chapter 1 and 2 of Mal and Chad. It's kind of like a comic book. Kind of. So let's turn that page and let's get to reading. Okay. So, what are you making? I'm putting the final adjustments on my jetpack backpack. Why do you need a jetpack? All the kids on my bus are mean to me, so instead of riding the bus to school, I'm going to start flying to school. Then when I get there, I can easily disguise the jetpack as a backpack and no one will be the wiser. Cool, huh? Mal, isn't taking the bus a little more safe? I'll be fine. They're all finished. You should test it out first. I mean, before you actually fly it yourself. What do you want to test it out? What do you want to test it out for me? What? No! Here, let's use one of your stuffed animals as a test pilot. Wait, that's Captain Porky. He's my favorite. He'll be fine. No, let's use a different one. How about Artichoke Jones? Now, which button do I press? Wait! Beep! Boom! Shoom! Ah! Whoosh! Oh no. Ow! Captain Porky, come back! I'm sorry, Mal. Look at it this way, though. It's a good thing we tested out the jetpack first, or it would have been you crashing through the ceiling. But that backpack had my homework in it. And my textbooks. And my lunch. No, not the lunch. Captain Porky, come back. Good morning, Mom. Sweetie, would you wash the dishes when you get home this afternoon? Sure. Say, Mom, could I have some money for lunch today? Why do you need money? I made you a lunch this morning. I sort of lost it. You lost your lunch? How? Oh gosh, my bus is here. Here, I don't have much. Blech, I'm trying to do a girl voice. Here, I don't have time to deal with this now. I'm late for work. Thanks, Mom. Why are you using a briefcase? What happened to your backpack? I sort of lost that too. No matter how late she is, Mom can still make for spanking. Had to itch my chin, I'm sorry. Moms are special that way. Going to school, I guess, huh? Good morning, Einstein. You're sort of quiet today, Einstein. Are you okay? Eek! There she is, Einstein. Isn't she pretty? Ha ha! Are you picking Einstein's nose? No! Heh. What a dunce. No, I'm gonna make his voice. He looks chubby, so let's make his voice like this. What a dunce. I'm not being rude. I'm just trying to make voices. Okay. Can anybody tell me why we go to school? Someone besides Zachary? Because we have to? Well, yes, that's one reason we go to school. What's another one? Anybody? Zachary, you've already answered so many questions. It's time to give others a turn. Mal? I suppose the main purpose of going to school is to gain specialized knowledge in order to enable one to secure more profitable or desired occupations. I mean, to learn stuff so we can make money. Well, yes, that's correct. One of the reasons we go to school is to figure out what we want to be when we grow up. So, for homework, I want you all to write an essay, a short essay about what you want to be when you grow up. God. I'm giving you 2 full days to complete the assignment, so bring recess! Hi, Megan. I was wondering if you wanted to split this cookie with me. Nope. Ha ha ha, me neither. Oh, look at how sad he looks. He's so stressed out. Okay, I need to put my hand in a different position. Sigh. I mean. Hey, dunce. Hey, Zachary. Guess what? My dad brought me a really nice telescope for my science fair project. I figure it'll be pretty easy to win the science fair now that I have a telescope. What are you using the telescope for? Trying to spot an alien spaceship? No, you'd have to be pretty stupid to believe in aliens. You never know. I mean, we can't prove that aliens don't exist. Yeah, but we're never going to find proof of aliens. But we might. Maybe when pigs fly. Flying pigs? Poor Captain Porky. Captain Porky? I can't eat right now. You want this cookie? That is one weird kid. That was chapter 1. I'm glad you're finally home. I hate waiting for you all day. I'm only at school for 7 hours, Chad. Chapter 2. Don't be such a cry puppy. Do you realize how long that is in dog time? That's like 2 days. Yeah, I guess that is a long time to wait. Why do you go to school anyway? Strange, my teacher asked me that same question today. I mean, you already know everything there is to know about everything. What more can you learn at elementary school? Chad, we can't let anyone know how smart I am. If people knew I was smart enough to go to college, they'd make me go to college. Then I'd have to do all sorts of boring adult stuff, and I don't want to grow up. I'd rather be a kid. I know what the real reason is. If they took you out of elementary school, you wouldn't get to see that girl you like. What girl? Megan? I don't like Megan. You do too. Argue. Aren't we done yet? We've been working on this for months. We've got everything done except for the cone. The problem is, I have no idea where we're gonna get a comb. Well, that's okay. We'll think of something later. Let's do something fun today. I'm tired of working on the rocket. I have to do homework. What? I thought you always finish your homework on the bus. Well, this homework is hard. I'm supposed to decide what I want to be when I grow up. But how am I supposed to know? Ooh, what if we use the time machine to go into the future and see what you become when you grow up? No, we won't. We don't want to create any paradoxes, and seeing your future self is definitely one way to do that. How about a scuba diver? What? What if you became... Hold on, Papa. I'm doing something. I'm doing something. What if you became a professional scuba diver when you grow up? You know underwater exploration and stuff. I've never thought about that. But I suppose we could give it a try. In fact, we could try it out right now. And if I like it, that's what I'll write my short essay about on it. Yeah. Wait, how are we going to go scuba diving if there's no water for miles around? I think I've got just the invention. Meet me in the kitchen. The kitchen, yep. Okay. Now, where did I put those lollipops? Where have you been? Sorry, I had to change into my swimsuit. Ooh, lollipops. We can't eat these yet. These are for the underwater exploration. Underwater exploration? Where are we gonna swim? Clack. Right here. Okay, now I'm really confused. If we want to discover the deep sea, exploration is like we need a deep sea, right? Yeah. But this is just a sink full of dirty dishwater. This water is probably cleaner than ocean water. No, my point is that this sink full of water would only be a deep sea to someone who is about half an inch tall. Exactly, now observe. Click. What are you doing with your mom's old vacuum cleaner? I modified it. Now it's a mini megamorpher. What? Just watch. Shoom. Duck. Fup. Shoom. Thuck. Fup. Clatter. Achoo! Man, it's dusty in here. Next time, warn me, okay? Don't be such a cry puppy. I'm not a cry puppy. Hey, check it out. Ha ha. This straw will be the best slide ever. Sorry, but I'm tired of getting stuck through tubes. Come on, it'll be like a water slide. What if we, I thought you said you weren't a cry puppy. I'm not a cry puppy. Well, come on. Well, I'm done. Let's go back. Whoa! Okay, when does this end? I'm just curious because I'm getting tired of holding this. Yeah, let's just say we still got a lot to go with, so keep tuned, peeps. Wee! Splash. That was fun. Let's do that again. We've gotta do some deep sea exploration. Follow me. What's this thing? It's a slice of celery from dinner last night. Gross. Okay, it's time to go underwater. What flavor do you want, grape or apple? I'll have apple. Now these lollipops are made out of chemical M, a substance I made that will allow you to hold your breath for up to an hour. Actually, I'll have grape. I'm kind of in a grapey mood. Just make sure that the lollipop colors your tongue, or else chemical M won't work. You gotta lick it really good. You know what? Maybe I'll go with apple. Lick. Hey! Just lick your lollipop. Lick, lick, lickety, lick, 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 lick. How's my tongue? Looks great. How's mine? Ha ha. Your tongue looks weird. Okay, it looks like we're ready to dive. Are you ready for the biggest, bestest time you ever had? Is bestus a word? I don't think bestus is a word. Wahoo! Sploosh. Heh heh. Sploosh. So now do you want yeah. So now do you know what you want to be when you grow up? I think boom. What was that? I think it was the front door slamming. What? Didn't your mom say we're not allowed to slam doors? I think it is my mom. She's home early. Mal, are you home? We've got to get back to the mini Megamorpher. He must be playing out in his tree fort. What was he doing with my own vacuum cleaner? And he's forgotten to do the dishes. No matter how many times I ask that boy, the straw's too slippery. I can barely climb. Splash. Sploom. Oof. Quick, get inside. What? Wait. How are we going to get back to normal size? Simple. Slam. We can turn the vacuum cleaner on reverse. What the? Click. Poof. Cough, cough. I guess I forgot to take the dirt bag out. Mal, is that you? Welcome home, Mom. Did you rig that vacuum cleaner of some kind of prank, Mal? April Fools. I'm sorry, Mom. Very funny. First, help me clean the kitchen. Second, take a bath, and then into bed without dinner. Hey, what if we shrink down and swam here in the bathtub? That would be cleaner than a sink. It's okay. I'm pretty sure I don't want to be a deep sea explorer anymore. At least your mom hasn't found out about the hole we made in the ceiling this morning. Mal, why did you put a poster on your ceiling? Uh-oh. And that was chapter 1 and chapter 2. I forgot to read to you the chapter 1's title. It's called Captain Borky Come Back. I just want to say that. Now, if we go back, let's see how many pages we read in about 23 minutes. You're not there yet. Here, right here. And in about 23 minutes, we read about 62 pages in about 23 minutes. Well, guys, by the way, I'm not in my boxers, if you're wondering. I am in natural clothing here. Okay, I know it looks like I'm just wearing shorts. It feels good to stand up, I think. Ow! Okay, and goodbye for this live stream.